Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're drawing another pose. And as you can see, I did start beforehand. I didn't press the record button apparently, but it's fine. You only miss like 20, 30 seconds, so I'm just gonna erase it and start over. So this position is some girl sitting. She's got one leg up and one leg crossed. So yeah, very descriptive. We're gonna draw bigger than we were. No, we're not. We're basically gonna use what we did before as a guideline, because I mean it wasn't bad. Now we're doing the rib cage, very circular, because I don't know, I've just been doing that a lot now, so I'm gonna do it here too. There we go. Get it a little shorter on that side because, well, she's facing this way, that way, ever so slightly. Not enough to really affect it too much, but she is facing that way. Alright, so we'll go ahead and add her shoulders in, which I didn't add a collarbone, but that's fine, not a big deal. She is... Hold on, let me go ahead and do that. I don't always do this, but sometimes I add a little back onto the rib cage right there, which that actually doesn't line up perfectly, but that's fine. She's actually leaning like backwards, so I'm gonna try and show that, but I'm not 100% confident in my ability in being able to show that, but we're gonna try. Alright. Yeah, it looks fine. I mean, it's literally just a line, and it's because I don't feel like drawing the cylinder for the waist. But, or not the waist. Is it the waist? I have no idea. I'm not gonna... not gonna have this conversation with myself for the millionth time on, is this the waist? Is this the waist? What's the waist? The answer is, I have no clue, and it always is. Alright, no. We're trying to set the legs up correctly. Hold on, how does pelvis perspective work? I don't... Yeah. That's something I always struggle with when practicing. I can get the rib cage to look decent in perspective. I can get the arms to look decent. The legs, they are okay. Hands are fine. Feet, I just don't draw feet. But the freaking pelvis, dude. I don't know what it is, but I can't draw pelvises. Alright. I could do some separated practice where I just practice pelvises, do some research into some other ways to draw them. But I don't wanna. So we're gonna continue to struggle. And it's just skill issue. Alright. Yep, sure, that's fine. Whatever, we're just gonna draw the legs onto this and we'll deal with it later. If we even do deal with it, we probably won't, because it's easier if we just avoid it. Well, if I was just avoiding the easier stuff, I wouldn't be here drawing right now, and I wouldn't be 425 days deep into drawing every single fucking day. So maybe I shouldn't avoid it, since I'm not avoiding this. No, we can avoid it, it's fine. Mainly because I don't feel like it. I like drawing. I'm not forcing myself to draw. That doesn't actually look that bad. But that also worries me. Because that never happens. Why is that cable like that? There's like a whole wall of cables right that way, by the way. That's what I was doing. we'll put a ball right here. Maybe we should perspective that ball a little bit more this way sideways, because then it could be a plane and we could make a cylinder. Are we gonna do that? No, we're just gonna turn this into the cylinder because it's perspectived good enough. Good enough is great. Trust me. Alright, now how are we going to... I never know how to draw the frickin' knee. I swear I change how I draw the knee every single time. But I basically just go for a shield-ish type of shape for the knee. Because I really don't know what other shape I would do. I mean, the shape I do reminds me of a knee, so... I'm trying to think, but I'm putting I'm putting her calf on the wrong side. But I don't know how to draw it exactly correctly when it's connected to this. And also, proportions are a little bit off, I can tell you that much right now. Alright, hold on. I'm not adding a lot of perspective to this. This this picture has a lot more perspective than I'm putting on it. I mean, her foot's, like, her shoe is, like, right up to the camera. And that's because her leg is out. How are we gonna do that? I don't know. We're gonna do a little magic trick called erase everything and try again. Okay, not everything, but you get the point. Alright. If I just drew pants on her, would this be easier if I just gave her the pants that this lady's wearing? Just like do-da-do, do-da-do, add the knee, do-do-do-do. Then we don't really have to worry about proportions because this is like, I don't know, some weird loose jeans. Yep. Alright. Yep. Yep, sure, yeppers. Yeppers. I'm gonna sneeze in a... Dang it, couldn't even say in a couple seconds. Alright, then we'll go ahead and just draw some more pants on her, because we can't draw legs. So we're problem solving. You know what, this is a great solution. Problem solved. If I just don't want to learn anatomy, I just won't draw naked people. It's problem solved. Problem solved. Oh yeah, it was never the problem in the first place, though. Well, I solved a problem that wasn't a problem. Congratulations, me. I am a freaking genius. Alright, now... What do we do? Oh yeah, this needs to go up a little bit actually because of, you know, hips. Yeah, words is doing things that mean other things. Yeppers. Understand? I have no idea what I'm even saying. Alright. Also, one thing that I just realized, this isn't her entire leg. Like, half of her leg is out of the fucking pant leg, so of course there's gonna be more perspective and stuff like that, because half of her leg is out. This just looks wrong, though, because of how I drew her, so maybe we won't draw her with that much out, even though the drawing, or I keep saying drawing, even though the picture doesn't have her like that. Maybe I just can, because I messed it up already, so I can do what I want. And we're just going to go like this. And we're going to go foot. There we go. That's so you know it's a foot. Alright, the leg, I don't like it. But I'm not going to do anything about it. Oh yeah, I was going to time myself doing this, wasn't I? Well, it's too late for that now. My watch is still on that arm. Which I haven't been sitting right there to support myself right now. It's under my leg. I don't know why I'm not doing that right now. But I think it's quite funny. I can actually see a handprint right here in the carpet from me putting my hand there, though. I don't think it's like imprinted from always. I think it's just because I did have it there earlier. Like when I started the video, I had my hand there. It would be kind of funny if it was just imprinted, but nah. Nah, there is a dip in the carpet there, though. That probably is just randomly generated chance. It's probably just there. And it's a coincidence. Alright, I messed it up a little bit, but it's fine. Alright. Now, we go like this, go like this. We're trying to copy the folds that are on this lady's pants, but, this is very, very foldy pants. Like, way more foldy than I'm even drawing. And it's been a bit since I've drawn a very foldy, fabric-y clothes. So, definitely rusty. I used to not be that bad at drawing fabric folds and shit like that. I mean, I used to draw cloaks like a million times. That used to be what I would just default to draw when I didn't know what to do. Now that thing is hands that I default to. Which I've actually been trying to not draw hands for the past couple days, because I've been like, I want to draw other things besides hands. So then I just end up drawing poses, because I don't know what to draw regardless. Alright. I mean, I've been drawing for over a year straight. I ran out of ideas, like, over a year ago. Alright, Alright. So this is just gonna be a mannequin with some pants, which I think is quite funny. A mannequin with some pants. It'd be really funny if I gave her anatomically correct arms too, right? Like drew the arms like real life arms. That would be kind of funny, right? I'm trying to say this to trick myself into doing it. Because I don't want to do it. Because I don't know proportions and stuffs like that. Me no know it very well. So me not too good at just coming up with it. Well, I'm not coming up with it. I'm applying hers. I don't know. Insert better words here. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do this because it's not nearly smooth enough for what I was thinking. Yeah, and it's looking wrong. We're just gonna go ahead and go with cylinders and then give them some shape. Alright. Go ahead and get rid of that. Although that would have been kind of cool. We're not gonna go with it. We probably also won't be giving her a head. Just simply because she's just staring straight at me. There's a zero perspective at all. And that's boring I think faces are boring when they're not at least 3/4-ish view. Like if it's staring straight at you, that's boring. A little bit to the side, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, and then straight to the side, I don't like that. That's boring too. And behind, I don't know. If it's behind, it just depends on the rest of the drawing. That's not inherently boring, I don't think. But I mean, also, I guess both of these aren't inherently boring either. It just depends on the rest of it. But if that's the sole drawing, I think it's a little boring. Granted, I still do that myself. That's because it's easy and makes sense, but something can be easy and make sense, and I can still think it's boring. Alright. Like chess. No, that's not true. I like chess. I'm not very good at chess at all. And I also forget what I was talking about, but did I say it was simple? Because chess isn't simple. I suck at chess. I think I've only ever won, not against a computer, like 1 or 2 games of chess in my entire life. Every other one has ended in a draw. I remember one time I used to play chess on the computer with my friend a long time ago. We had a computer class and pretty much just got to play chess all day in that class. We were taught how to play chess in that class, and we always played with each other. And the only time I ever beat him, or actually the only time anyone ever won, I was sick at home, but I knew what time the class started, so I still challenged him since it was on our Chromebooks. So I had it with me at home. I challenged him, I beat him, and that was the only time either of us ever won. Every other one of our games ended in a draw. Oh, it was great, though. I was still sick, but that was one of the best chess games I've ever played. Alright, probably not one of the best. That probably was the best. I don't play a lot of chess. I've played 5D chess with multiversal time travel. That game makes no fucking sense. Game makes no sense. I hate that game. Not really. That game is fun, but it makes no sense. I hate and like that game. I've only ever played it a handful of times, though, because it's confusing as fuck. Well, that's a little. What am I doing? Okay, so apparently I have lost the ability to make straight lines, straight curved lines, identical curved lines. That's probably a better way to say it. So ow, I poked myself again. I already cut myself twice with that pencil. I don't need to do it again. Actually, it was 3 times, but one of them doesn't count because it didn't actually bleed. But it left a mark that, like, scabbed over, but it didn't bleed, which was weird. I think it was because it, like, broke the skin, but didn't, like, just barely didn't bleed. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. I'm not a smart person. I'm not one of them smartos. Alright. There we go. There we go. And we'll just add a little bit of arm right here. Bam. This arm looks wrong. And that's because I perspective did it wrong. Like, you should be seeing the top of this part, because this should be going back, so the this thing should actually be in front of her. How long has this taken? This is 20 minutes. Oh, that's not actually as long as I thought it took. It's not that bad. That's fine. Yeah, this definitely isn't my best one or anything, but I did draw I drew the chest plate. The ribs a little too wide, so the shoulders are a little off, so the arm placement's a little off, but it's not that bad. The whole thing's a little off, but I mean, all my drawings are a little off. Alright. There we go. There we go. And what are we going to do for the head? I want to do just like a floating something, but I don't know what. What if I just do a floating cube? Yep, just a floating cube. I've drawn about 1,000,000 of these. And you know what? I still can't draw them perfectly. Boom. Cube. This is the pondering cube. Boom. Perfect. Oh, there it goes. Perfect. Draw my signature. Ka-chow. Ka-chow, 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 ka-chow. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Throw. It's done. It's beautiful. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day.